Hi, my name is Hrvoje Vukašinović. I'm an FME expert at IMGS, and in this video, I will try to explain how to create an FME Flow app. There are three different Flow app types: workspace apps, automation apps, and gallery apps. We will start with the workspace app, but before we create the app, we need an FME workspace that will run underneath that app and basically run that whole process. I pre-created one workspace, and I won't go into the details on how this workspace is created. I'll just explain that this workspace takes an input from the user in a form of these user parameters, and creates an HTML report that will be presented to us. If I go back to FME Flow and if I start creating one app, I can select a couple of parameters there, like a name, title, and description. You won't be able to change the name later. Once you save it, that's the name. And also this name cannot have spaces or special characters. Title is slightly different. You can have spaces and special characters. In description, you can, for example, put instructions on how to use the app. In this part, we will pick the workspace that will run that we just created. And then first we need to find in which repository that is, and then select the workspace. Also, service is quite important. This will determine the output of our app. We have a streaming service predefined in the workspace, which basically means that we will get an HTML report as an output. You can set up the authentication where you are able to select a role or specific people who are able to access the app. In the second section, we can explore the parameters of that specific workspace that we previously selected. Since we pre-created these two parameters, this is what will be presented to user. I can remove default values or set up default values if I prefer. And in this section, we can customize the app if we prefer. I won't do that now. I will click OK and create the app. And then later we will be doing the customizing the app. This is what the app looks like before customizing, and we can select the point on the map, select the radius, run the app, and get the result. I will go back to customizing the app first, and then once we do that, we will run the app. First, browser icon. I already have that icon prepared. If I select it, if I set it as an icon, it is supposed to be square. Heading background color. This is important if we don't pick the heading banner. If we pick the heading banner, this might not be that important because banner will cover it anyway. I have one banner prepared, which I just uploaded, and logo as well. I have heading logo prepared, which I will use as well. It's recommended to use transparent background logo if you put it over the heading banner image. It looks nicer. Also, we have footer section. In a footer section, we often put some disclaimers or contact information. I have something prepared here. And we can use footer logo or banner if we want. In both in description part and in the footer text part, we can edit those. We can edit that text using a couple of different options like bold, italic, or we can use these as a headings, for example, if we want to have that larger text, or bold. Bold is a different option, but headings give you the more flexibility about the size of the text. We can use bullet points, ordered list, unordered list, or links, and we can attach images. For example, we can use this. We can create a link out of this text, and instead of using HTTP link, I will just add mail to link, which will allow you to, if you click on this link, it will automatically open your preferred mailing application. If we go back to the application, this is how our styled application look like. I can run it now. I can go to the map, search to the certain area, drop the point. Once I confirm that, I can select the radius, and based on this location and the radius, I should get all planning applications as a result. Since there is a good bit of planning applications in selected area, this process took a little bit longer than I expected, and here is the result. All planning applications in selected area, and breakdown through the years when these planning applications were received. Another available app type are the automation apps, and they are exactly the same as the workspace apps, apart from underlying workflow. Instead of workspace, we will have an automation here. Then we have gallery apps. Gallery apps are slightly different. They are basically a landing page for multiple workspace apps, automation apps, or other content. So we can create one gallery app, which it's basically exactly the same as the workspace app regarding the styling. The only difference is that we pick the links that we would like to present on this, as we can call, landing page. If I put some details in it, I have something prepared. And again, same story, no spaces here, allowed spaces here. Some description in this field, and this part is important here. So we can select from workspace app, automation app, or URL. URL is basically any external link. Once we select the workspace app, we can select it from the drop down from all available workspace apps there, and we can call it planning. Tooltip would be when you hover your mouse over the icon, that you get a little bit more description. So we can call it planning applications. Planning applications will be fine. I have one icon here. If I add that link, it should appear below. We can create more. For example, we can add the URL. URL can be something. This will be dummy link this time, but we can paste whichever link we want. Label can be department, or it can be IMGS. And then we can pick the icon here, tooltip IMGS, add link. Again, same approach with styling. I'll just style that quickly. Browser icon. Then we have a heading logo. We have a banner. We have some footer text, which could be exactly the same as the previous one. And then if we want to add link to keep it consistent, we can do it this way. And if we click OK, our gallery application should be ready. Now we have that landing page. If we click on one of these links, we should be navigated to the to the sub page. In this case, our previously created planning application search workspace app.